This is Alin Vargatu from Javelin. I will share with you a golden tip I received from Brent McDavid and Mark Johnson from SolidWorks. This would enable you to open assemblies really fast, or at least to troubleshoot why assemblies are not opening fast. If you're looking here at the flowchart for rebuilding or opening assemblies, you can see there is a shortcut which actually goes through here all the way up, and a longer path that is triggered by the fact that one of the components is recognized as not being up to date. Now, if the user modified the component after the assembly was saved, that's one thing. But sometimes you have components that are requiring updates even though the user did not do anything wrong. So let's see how we can figure it out why we cannot take the shortcut. I'm gonna go back to SolidWorks, and to further illustrate what I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn off certain settings that will rebuild assemblies automatically, like this one, rebuild assembly on load. I'm going to put it on never, and under assemblies I'm making sure I'm not using the large assembly mode. So let's open an assembly that we know has a problem, but we're not sure what actually is the problem. Because I have not used the automatic rebuild, I can see certain components requiring rebuild, so that's one way to do it, but sometimes this is not really apparent. So if I'm looking in here, I can see there is a part, a sub-assembly, and another assembly that seem to be in an unrebuilt state. There is a much better tool than this for identifying components that are requiring rebuilds, and this is the File Explorer inside SolidWorks. Notice that I have here two main entries. This is the regular File Explorer. The other one is actually a list of components loaded in the memory. And you can see I have three types of icons. The first one is a color icon with the name in bold. That means that this component or this model has the file loaded and also has its own window. So if you go to the window list, this is that file. Then you have components that are having their name bold, but the icon looks like it's wireframe. So this has been modified in the current session of SolidWorks. Notice if I do a rebuild right now, all the warnings are disappearing from the feature manager tree. So that's why just looking for the rebuild sign, it's less of a good indicator. While now I can see that in this specific session, this part has changed, this subassembly has changed, and this subassembly has changed. Also, the other thing I have from here is the ability to open directly the components, and from here I'm going to start my troubleshooting. So thanks one more time to Brent and Mark from SolidWorks for giving us this golden tech tip. Thank you. Bye.